everybody, it's Dina and I'm back with another video. So I'm gonna just get in my coffee in my favorite mug, my fall grateful mug. I love this mug. And then I thought what we would do is I would show you guys my finished BOD pattern of the week. I did two because they were small. And I'm behind, of course, showing them to you. And I want to get one of them out to Rose. I hope it's not too late. I'll priority mail them to her today. So she should get them by the end of October because it's washcloths. So what do you think? You want to go see what I did? Come on. Okay, now let's settle in. Grab your coffee or your tea or whatever drink, whatever time you may be watching me, and let's look at the patterns that I completed for my BOD this week. So if you haven't seen my past videos, if you're new, welcome. And also, as always, thank you so much for my faithful subscribers and for everyone who is new. I really, really appreciate it. So if you are new here and you don't know what this is, every week I try and feature a BOD pattern. It's my way of supporting Crystal without like sending her something. I figured it's a win-win. I purchase a pattern a week from her. I purchase the pattern and I watch the complete YouTube video because watching her videos is just as important as purchasing the pattern for watch hours, and then you like the video, and every little thing helps when it comes to YouTube and making money on YouTube. So for many of us, it's our job. So the support is needed for it to continue. And we love Crystal, and you know, we get to watch all her videos and get these incredible patterns, and I just want to support her so she can keep going and keep growing. So I figured by showing her patterns, it might spark an interest in some of my subscribers that see it, who might think, oh, I didn't know she had that pattern, or oh, I never thought it would work up like that. And I try and show you if I use different yarns and how it turns out, just so you have a little insight on it. I will have the pattern and everything linked down below. So if you are interested, please go to her Etsy shop and purchase the pattern. Her patterns are only $2.50 to $2.99 each. They're very inexpensive. And also on her patterns is the link. So you could just click on the link to get to her YouTube video. So you can't get stuck on her patterns because you have the video going along with it. So what I did this week was I did two of her washcloths because I also wanted to send some to Rose from Rose Likes Crochet, and I will have her channel linked below because she does a wonderful job. She works with Wings. It's for battered women. It's a shelter where she lives. It's local, and she collects monthly for them. So I'll link that down below. And this month in October, I believe, is washcloths. So I combined the support. I'm doing Crystal's patterns and then sending it to Rose. So the first pattern is the Crochet Cobblestone washcloth. It's a gift set. She has the three. I just did one. It's this. And see how quick the written pattern is. Very quick, easy, and let me see what hook. A 5.5 millimeter hook and 100% cotton. So what I used, I showed you guys, and I used every last bit. That's the wrong one. I had gotten the Cotton Blend by Lion Brand on clearance at Hobby Lobby during their clearance. And I got 3 cakes. One of them is coral. The other one was a blue. And one was yellow. Let's see. Yeah, coral, blue, yellow. And I had gotten these for $1.49 each. They're regularly $5.99, but like I said, I got it on clearance. Now this is a blend, but it's 69% cotton, 31% acrylic. And I read that for washcloths, as long as it has more than 50% cotton, then it's okay. So this has almost 70% cotton, so it's okay. Now, I really liked the way this yarn worked up for a washcloth. I like the texture that it gives, so I was happy with that. So let me show you the cobblestone one. I did two. Here is the cobblestone, and you could see all the little bumps, which is very handy for a washcloth, wash rag, because this is pretty big. Now it's a very lofty cotton, so this is very thick and squishy, and this has a lot of substance to it, especially with this pattern. It's got like I don't know if you could, yeah, there you go. You can see the little bumps. So that's that, and I used all the yellow. Ran out of yellow. I had this much yellow left when I was done. Now you could see this yarn. See how it has those, you know, bumps? Almost looks like pussy willow. You know, those little things. But that's what gives it such loftiness. And I really like this yarn. So that's one of them. Loved the pattern. Really liked the pattern. So that's going to Rose. And then the other pattern I did is the Washcloth Butterscotch Ripple Crochet pattern. This one. And I think this is also called the Alpine Stitch. Super easy, also gave great texture, and I used up all the coral. It's really orange, but I guess it's kind of corally. And then whatever blue I had left. And I have this much coral left and this much blue left. So I used up all 3 cakes, which is awesome. But you see this beautiful texture? I love it. Another great washcloth. I haven't blocked this, and I might block it before I send it to Rose because it's a little wonky right now. So those are going to Rose. I have to remember to block this. Highly recommend these patterns if you're looking for washcloth patterns. I will have this linked down below. And if you guys come across this cotton blend yarn from Lion Brand, I would pick it up. I don't know if I'd pick it up for $5.99. You don't get a lot. You get 3.5 ounces, 98 yards, and it's a size 5. And I think it's a size 5 because of those bumps in it. So on clearance or on sale, I would recommend picking it up if you see it. Looks like that. Twisted Cotton Blend, it's called. So that was the pattern I picked for this week. And then I also did a hat. And it just so happened, I just did a yarn haul. If you haven't seen that video, it was my video before this one. I'm so sorry, my whole camera just flipped. Very strange. So what was I saying? Oh, my last video was a yarn haul, and in it I had gotten Kaleidoscope from Joann's, 100% wool. And it just so happened when I was flipping through Crystal's patterns, she had a hat that I loved that was made with Kaleidoscope. She had a different colorway. I absolutely will link that pattern down below. I don't have the name of it on me. I had printed it and I can't find it. But I'll put the name of it right here just so you have the name of it, and then also I will link it down below. Awesome pattern. It's gorgeous. My cats got a hold of this hat and they did their knitting and then they tried to get in it. So it's all like stretched out and doesn't look perfect right now. But I think you'll get the idea. I just don't want you to think it's the pattern. They just don't have your cat's knit on it because they pulled some out. But look, isn't that beautiful? And I have to say, other than this not being the softest thing, but on my head I don't care, I love this yarn, and I had never ever worked with it. It is a little pricey, but I love the way it works up. It works up so much nicer than I ever would have thought. Now, this is showing up more blue, but this is all grays. It's light gray, charcoal gray, dark gray. I guess it has like a little blue hint to it. and like cream, but it works up beautifully. And look at this gorgeous, gorgeous pattern. Isn't that beautiful? They kind of look like maple leaves, don't they? Uh-oh. We're having a nor'easter here in Connecticut, lots of rain. So, but anyway, I love it. Just got a single crochet. It's worked from the bottom up, and then she starts doing decreases. And it's probably one of my favorite hats ever. It is so beautiful. I hope you guys can see. The stitch is just so beautiful. So I highly recommend this, and it is hat season, and I do think I'll be making another one of these. I think it's absolutely beautiful. And I highly recommend the Kaleidoscope yarn. So that is Bag O' Day. So I was working on a baby dress, and I did not like any of my yarn choices. So I'm just going to show you the process. The name of the baby dress I will put down here. It's another Bag O' Day pattern. The first yarn that I used is this Yarn Bee Comfy Classic in the color Blush. Now, this is super, super soft, like really soft, but it's very dense. It's a size 4, but it just feels so much thicker. It also stretches. Can you see that? It's like bouncy. And it just didn't work well with this particular pattern. This dress is not done. I did not do the sleeves because there's no way I was going to continue with it. If you see how this all buckles and puffs up and whatever, this would be much better with like a closed stitch, a double crochet, half double crochet, single crochet, something very simple like that. I think this would be beautiful. And I'm going to try and work something up just to see, because I do have a lot of this yarn. And the yarn is just so soft. It's beautiful. You know, let me see the material. I think it's polyester. 49% viscose, 30% polyester, 22% nylon. So yeah, very, very soft. But as you could see, not the best for a lacy dress. Tried blocking it. It just keeps popping. So soft though. Okay, so that stopped making it. Did not like the way it was turning out with that yarn. So I moved on to, I had gotten, this comes in a bag of 3 from Ice Yarn, and it's a solid color, and then 2 solid colors, and then the solid colors mixed. Now, this yarn is called Baby Ombre, and it's a size 4, 100% anti-pilling acrylic. And it's very light. It feels extremely light. It's literally 4 separate strands of yarn. Or actually, is it 4? 5. 5 separate strands of yarn, not wound together in any way, shape, or form. So I thought this would be good. And it is better, but I'm still not in love. And I'll show it to you. But I have to say, this yarn is extremely soft. And I liked working with it, but being separate strands, it catches a lot. So you have to make sure you have all the strands. But it wasn't as bad as I had anticipated. So, but if you don't like working with multiple strands, you wouldn't like this yarn. But it wasn't as bad as I thought. And it gives a pretty effect. So let me show you that. Now this one I did do the sleeves and everything. So it's better. I didn't block it. I really, really like the effect this yarn gives. How cute is this dress with these little puff sleeves? But it's still pretty thick. Doesn't fall quite right. Though I'm going to put this on my mannequin back there for a few days and see if it helps. The pattern's beautiful though, if you could see the detail. It's beautiful. So that's how this turned out. And then I was trying I had gotten Premier Wool Select Easy Care Wool Blend. It's 75% acrylic, 25% wool, and it's a size 3. So I thought that would be better. Now I haven't finished this yet, and because I stopped because it doesn't look like it's going to be much better. So the next thing I would try is going up a hook size. Now I usually go down a hook size because I usually crochet loose, but I think I'm going tight for some reason. But this is really nice yarn too. This works up very nicely. And I might finish this, I'm not sure. But this yarn's really cool. I like it. Wool Select. So that was an experiment, trying different yarns and how it turns out. It's just amazing how a yarn, I mean, it sounds obvious, but it's amazing how a yarn could change a total pattern. Like, it's not just the look, it's the way it flows, lays, everything. So I think it's interesting to try different yarns. This yarn, I liked a lot more than I thought I would. So I'm glad I tried it. And I have another pack, and that will be in a giveaway soon because I want you guys to try that. Okay, I think that's it. For my next BOD pattern, I'm contemplating, oh, here's the hat. The hat is called Crochet Beanie Hat Rain Must Fall Crochet Pattern. Let me show you hers. You can see it on her. There you go. Love that hat, guys. You should definitely check it out. Definitely. Actually, I have patterns hanging from this that I want to make again. And that's going to go in the I want to make again. Okay, so I'm contemplating between two patterns. There's this Don't Stop Me Now Crochet Poncho, and I kind of like this. I don't usually wear ponchos too much, but I like it because it's not too big, and big ponchos get in the way. But see how it wouldn't affect your arms and stuff? So I think we might do this one. She used Scarfy, Lion Brand Scarfy. Let me see, how many did she use? 900, so she had 3. Oh, I only have 2. But, let me see here. This is like Scarfy. No. So I have 2 of these. I think she used 3 complete ones. Let's see. Yeah, almost. She used 900 yards. So I don't know. I could be creative maybe and add a different one in. Let's see. I had a color that would go well with this. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll try and find a color that I could mix in here with this so I don't have to buy another one, because the whole point is to use up my yarn too, so I could buy new yarn. So I'll look and see. I do have Alpine, actually, a cream. I might add that because I do like different textures. Let me show you. I think, oh, it's Aspen. I think I will. I think I'm going to add that somewhere in it. Give it a different texture, whole new look. I'll figure it out. We'll see if it's a win or not, but we'll never know unless we try. Ryan just finished. I have this great app that tells me when my son finishes, when he drives somewhere and he finishes the drive, and it tells me the top speed he went. And it's pouring here, and he went into school a little late because when he leaves for school in the morning, it's still pitch black. So it was pitch black and pouring out, and I was too nervous. And his first class is just web design. So it's everything you do is pretty much remote from that class. So he just went in and I'm like, go slow, and he did. He didn't even go over 35 miles an hour, which is very slow for the roads he took to school. So I'm very proud of him right now. And then when I get those notifications, I can relax because he's where he has to be. So this will be fun. This is going to be really fun to experiment with to see how I'm going to do it. So I have 3, 6, 7, because it says 187, 8. Oh, it still might be a little short. We'll see. We'll see. I'll make it work. You gotta make it work. So that's the next pattern I'm gonna do. I was debating between that and this little boy's sweater. Excuse my printer. There's something wrong with it. It's brand new ink and it still does that. But I think I'm gonna try this poncho first. Very excited. So if you want to make it too, post it on my Facebook group. Here it is. Go download it, support Crystal, and watch her whole video. And that's next. All right. Well, thank you for joining me this morning for me to show you my finished Bag O' Day pattern. And check them out. They'll be linked down below. Thank you so much for being here. I can't thank you guys enough. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. And all I ever ask is that you watch my videos from beginning till end. I know sometimes they could be tedious, so if you have to leave the room, go leave the room. And just give me a like. It doesn't, or dislike. You can give me a dislike too if you don't like the video, because that actually helps me know what type of content you guys like. And if you ever have any suggestions for some types of videos you want to see, my email is always in the description box. If you don't want to post a comment about it, you could email me suggestions or put it in the comment box. So now, in one of my videos, I posted, and I'm going to link that video at the end of this video, that I was going to do a giveaway for the Eco Brights because I had some left over. I thought I only had 1 left over, but I have 2 left over. And so I'm going to give away this Crochet World magazine. This is the August 2021, and 2 of these, and stitch markers. So my next video, oh my goodness, excuse me. Why does it come when I'm filming? My next video I'm going to post is going to be me picking that winner. So if you didn't get in on that, at the end of this video, click on it and comment down below if you've ever used Eco Brights. And it's the softest yarn I have ever touched in my life. So thank you for being here, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.